Guys, I'm looking at this old Lux Air unit. It's coming out 3.5 tons. We're going to put a new Rheem in here. I'm going to go ahead and get it separated. We can pull the refrigerant out of the machine while I'm setting the other one. My cheater cord wire. Put a little piece in there so I took the cord to it. Always get those. Doing our recovery. Here's our control compartment. We have our defrost board for the old one, contactor, capacitor, cut off the copper, taped up the end so it stays clear. It's so low down there, I'm afraid it'll get mulch or dirt into it. But this unit's pretty much done. I'm going to start keeping all this little stuff like this in a tub, just in case I need it. I'll have it. I think it's a good idea. Because you know, all the time I see units that are missing parts like this, it'd be nice to have a few on in stock. Guys, as you can see, if you watched the previous Rheem video, same defrost board, same configuration as the 15 series unit, so that's kind of nice. Nothing oddball. One board you can stock for both of them. The 7/8 line's kind of coming in over here toward the edge. I'm going to try to get the bender on it, see if I can bend it up a little bit closer to coming straight in. The other one will be pretty close to being just a little piece and then a dryer, and then we'll see. See if I can bend it over and see how well that works. Line up our 7/8 there. Do a little bit farther than that so I can dig it out a little bit more. Alright guys, I'm swaging out this line coming in. There's a little lip on top you can catch it with and kind of expand it out a little bit. Sometimes it does not work. I had to use the 3/4 swage first. Looks like we got it. Went ahead and go ahead and cleaned it up before I cut it. And this piece here. See if we can fit those together. Right about like that. And deburr those edges, clean them off and point it downwards so they fall out of the pipe. clean off pretty good. Solder will run real nice. Won't have any problems with it. Make sure there's no contaminants on the outside of the pipe. Even clean off the valve a little bit. Y'all can't see that, but it's happening. Everything's fitted up, nice and firm. What I can do is cut a piece of this off, just a short piece to put into the other service valve to put the dryer into as well. Let's see how long that dryer is. I might have to get another piece of copper. It ain't a big one. Yeah, I'll need some more copper for that. Alright, let me go get my other copper and we can fit up that dryer too. This thing up. A little close to that suction line. Maybe I'll try to pull it out a little bit. Let's see. Just try to bring it out a little bit. Give it some clearance. Do anywhere in there. I can still remember the first joint I ever brazed. It was a fucking disaster. I went up and brazed a Goodman air handler in an attic at the office of a place that did welding. I was up there for like 45 minutes to an hour. Couldn't get it right. Look at me now, Mom. I'm a grown-up HVAC technician. Make sure it's got a little bit of force on it, keeping it pushed in. Got a bi-flow dryer, sort of heat pump. I need to get the nitrogen hooked up, and I can start brazing. I'm about to braze these joints up. I got everything fitted up like it should be. About to wrap the valves. About to run the nitrogen. See, it'll be 25 down to about 20 pounds of pressure on the oxygen. And then we have around 10 on the acetylene. That's where I run my pressures when I'm brazing. Seems to work pretty good for me. I am putting pressure on the unit. Didn't get a chance to film much in between here, kind of moving and hustling around. But we got up to around 150. I'm gonna stop it right there. So we're around 150 there. I'm going to let it sit for a while I get some things insulated up in the attic, and I'll come down and check it here shortly. We got our stuff taken apart so we can put it up in the attic a little bit easier. Plus we had to switch it to right-hand discharge, so we had to flip it around anyway. You guys, look at my air handler here. Have my fan blowing on me. I'm trying to block it. Have my static pressure over here. We have 0.3 static pressure. Sort of going by the chart and sort of filling in the blanks of where I would be at 0.3. On speed tap 3, we should be right around 1400 CFM, which is right on target for 400 CFM per ton with this 3.5 ton machine. So there's our drain down there. Our line set going up, over and back around to give us a little bit more service area. A Rheem insignia. So everything good to go. I have a float switch right there. I don't know why my brother put it after the trap. That's interesting. I don't know why that is. I'm guessing he brain farted on that one. And there's another float switch in the pan, so kind of funny. We're going to start things up outside. We have an EWC zone panel right there too. We're going to start things up outside and see how she looks. Rheem's up and running. Got the Testo stuff set up. Just have to turn my phone on because I'm still using my phone. I plan on getting maybe a new Galaxy, like whatever the newest one is, and then keeping this one so I can do my gauges and stuff. So I thought it'd be a good idea. I ordered a new battery for this one. It's been such a good phone. I should have it either today or tomorrow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over so I can use the phone to check the charge. And we have our CFM checked. It's going to be around 1400 CFM, right on par with both zones open, which is how you got to check them on a zone system. So we are going to shut this down, and I'm going to go take a look on my gauges. Then I'll get back with you and give you some screenshots. We ride it high, and we ride it